So are there any like inspirations, like current writers that inspire you?
I think the inspiration I get from writers is maybe not specific books that they've written, but their contributions to the field or their willingness to try something very different. Like Jason Reynolds and Long Way Down. I thought that was a brilliant book. I love that idea. It's just the space of time of being in an elevator and everything that happened. I mean, wow. And somebody like Meg Medina, who's a friend of mine, I love. She's just an amazing woman, and she has done so much for the just children's literature. She's such a giving person. She has helped people from all walks of life become better writers, and she just really puts herself out there. She's got a lot of energy, and or she's very tired because she works very hard.
So now, are there books from your childhood that you absolutely loved?
Yes, they were all those formulaic adventure stories. I loved those. And I remember my mom getting frustrated with me because she wanted me to read some more like highbrow literature. And these were all kids going on an adventure and coming home again. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's great. I love it. So I'm a firm believer in let kids read whatever, because when I was 9, I was reading Casper the Friendly Ghost comics, Encyclopedia Brown, mysteries like Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys and stuff, and To Kill a Mockingbird. So just let kids read whatever, and they will get out of it, what they are able to at that point in their lives. So, and any reading is good reading.
So now, do you read? We were talking about our to be read, piles. So what are some of the books that are on your to be read pile?
I have some mysteries. I have a book written by a friend of mine called A Most Peculiar Book, which is about the Bible as an odd piece of literature, and quite a few children's books. And I'm always bad with remembering titles of what I'm reading. Gosh, what are they? And then some of the adult books are, I just finished Donna Bryson's Black and White, which is really, she's a journalist. It was a really interesting examination of the Orange Free State University in South Africa, which interested me, and how it integrated having lived in South Africa as a little kid. So
here's a question. What was it like to win the National Book Award?
Oh yeah, that was quite a shock. I really was not expecting that at all. In fact, I was friended on Facebook by some guy I didn't know, and I thought, who is this? And then I thought, oh, probably someone whose daughter likes Mockingbird, and she's too young to be on Facebook. Okay, well, no, it was the head of the National Book Foundation, because he called a couple of days later, and I was just stunned. And then at the award ceremony, it was really funny because my editor had said, okay, you have to come up with a 2-minute acceptance speech. And I was like, I don't need that. I'm just going for fun, okay? Because there are 4 other people who are really good. So, and she was like, no, really, because remember when you got that call about being on the short list, and all you could say was, wow, you need to do better than that for that. So we were sitting at the table, and then they were flashing books on the screen, and I'm sitting there staring at it, and my husband says, that's your book. You have to go up now. Oh, wow, that is my book.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank goodness for your husband. Oh my
yes, I know.
Do you remember the speech?
No, but I think I thanked my mom and wished she could have been there. And not sure what else I said.
So has life changed since then? Has your writing changed? Do you put pressure on yourself?
Not
What
really.
is
I mean, when I got home from New York, the refrigerator had busted and leaked all over, and the house stank, and I was cleaning a refrigerator the whole next day. So if everything came getting stuck up, I mean, I am always brought down to earth again. So, and really, I don't think about that because each book is new and different, and each award, and I'm very grateful for it, and I don't mean to belittle any awards, but it's made up of a group of people for that year. And if it had been a different group of people, they might have chosen a different book. So, there are a lot of good books out there. I was just very fortunate that year. So it doesn't make me think every book I write is going to be great. And obviously not, because I still get rejections. So
you get rejections?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's all part of the process. Sometimes you just don't hit it right. You just got to go back to the drawing board.
Wow. Well, I want you to talk a little bit about the cover, because I love Libro. So how did it come about? Did you have any influence?
I did. First, I got different designs from different artists of just the kind of a palette that they used and the characters and all. And then when we decided on this one, there were several different versions, but this of Libro I thought was just brilliant. So
I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have to ask you, because then we have a couple of questions from the audience. So you start the book one way. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a spoiler, sort of, kind of, but then you kind of end where, I don't know, you have to, can you describe it best without giving anything away? And how did you do that? Because I loved it.
Yeah, it took a little bit of going back and forth and making sure everything was right. But I think the point I want to make with the book, and Libro certainly makes that point, is you have choices you can make. Even as a kid, you decide how you're going to behave, what you think, who you follow, who you don't follow. And that has a lot of power. Unlike Libro, who's stuck as the book and can't branch out from there, you as a kid, the whole world is open to you. You can really do anything, and it's up to you. And if you do something that you don't like and you wish you hadn't, tomorrow's another day, or today's another day. You can change. You can always have that power.